everybody, it's Linda here at the Crafting Depot, and I haven't been on in a few days because I'm not feeling well. I'm starting to recuperate from whatever has attacked my system this time. So I got the idea to do it's another doodle. It's got watercolor, some black pens, and I may be using some colored pencils. So what I first want to say to you is that this channel has been developed based on my mom, who encouraged me to get back into art, which is something that I've been doing my entire life, but got away from it for other responsibilities. And now here I am, retired, and I want to share my inspiration with all of you. I don't want you to feel that you have to go out and buy all this expensive stuff. I did it because I had the extra funds, and it was just something at the time that I wanted to try. And every time I watch a video and I see a new set of paints, I want to immediately run out and buy those paints, but I have enough paints here in my toolbox to play with. So grab out your Crayolas, get your watercolor pencils, or your not watercolor pencils, your colored pencils, anything you have, any kind of a pen, a pencil, and let's just have some fun. And that's what this channel is all about. I do enjoy doing flowers and things like that and drawing, but I want to express to everybody that we can all have fun without being stressed. So I have found my personal self that doing these intuitive drawings where you're not looking at something else to copy, you're just doodling and coming up with something, and in the end it comes out really nice. And it's very relaxing, especially in this chaotic world that we live in right now, and it really takes you away. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I'm going to use. And it's up to you. You don't have to use the same stuff. You can just grab your kids' crayons and whatever you have. If you have these supplies, wonderful. If you don't, you can use something else. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around. Okay, so here we are. And I wanted to show you, only, if you're new to my channel, if I'm repeating this, I'm sorry. I bought 2 pads of this GenCraft paper that was recommended by another influencer. It's 140 pound. It's wood blend. Let me get over here. It's wood blend. It's not cotton, but I like to use it to just play around, and it's cold press, so it has a texture. So what I did with this, this is my second. It came 2 in a package. It was pretty reasonable. So let me set that to the side. And what I did was I cut the papers up in half or 3/4, whatever it came out to. But it measures out at, in case you're interested, it measures at approximately 5 3/4 by 8 1/4. And this is just for me to practice on and do a video with all of you. Okay, so here we go. All right, so what I'm going to do first, let me get the paper. I have masking tape, which I'm going to tape all around in the end, but to keep it flat. Okay, and the paper, because it's cold press, it has a little texture. So let me get the readers on. And this is the textured side, and this is the smooth side. So I'm going to water down and spray. This is a piece of plexiglass that I got online. And I'm going to take a brush and just, move that water around. Then I'm going to have to dry around it, because a lot of times what happens is it interferes with the tape. So, and then it will stick to the tape, to the plexiglass. Then what I'm going to do is take a piece of tissue. Let me move this brush. I'm going to take a piece of tissue, and I'm going to dry it around it. And then I'm going to take masking tape Let me try this. And I'm just going to give it like a, I'm going to tape around it. So I'm going to pause this. So I taped all around the paper. And then I put this tape that I have around it is just to remind me to stay in focus with the camera. So I took out 3 colors. I took out purple. This is from the Kuretake paint set. So I took out purple. This is sap green light, and this is cadmium orange. So the first thing, what I did was I did some experimenting. I started putting these colors on this piece of paper, and I came up with these 3 that I kind of liked. I like these also, but I'm just going to go with this today. So the next thing I'm going to do is grab a pen. I'm going to get one of the Staedtlers. Okay, so this is a Staedtler. I like it personally. There are many other great pens. This is a Staedtler pigment liner number 8, and it's got a little bit thicker of a nub. So what I'm going to do is just doodle around, and I think this marker is coming close to the end of its life. And I'm just going to go around it like this. It looks like it's... So I'm going to pause and just go over these lines. So here we are again, and I am losing my eyesight for sure. I need to get to the eye doctor because I can't see these lines as good as I used to be able to. And okay, so let me get that number 8 again. As you can see, if you go close up, my lines are not really super duper, but you know what? That's what makes it me. I'm imprinting on my painting. Okay, there we go. So the next thing I am going to do is I think I'm going to put some more lines. And again, I have this tape on the outside to just remind me to stay in camera. Okay, so we got this, and I think what I'm going to do is just go through here like this. That gives me another couple of spaces to doodle. So the next thing we're going to do is wet our paints. And I'm going to use my 8 round, my Princeton Velvet Touch 8 round that I absolutely love. It's a personal preference. And I'm going to grab some paint. I'm taking the purple, and I'm just going to go in here, and I'm going to fill in these areas with paint like this. Now, because this is probably going to take me a long time to complete this, it's not going to be, I'm not going to, you know, keep you on for the entire time. That would be kind of silly because you can see what I'm doing. Okay, let's go in with the purple again. And I may have too much water in here, but you know what? That's okay because we're trying to have fun. So here we go. And we're just going, I think that's a beautiful color. I really like it. And when I'm done, it's going to be beautiful. You know, my phone, I put it on airplane mode so that I don't get phone calls, so they don't disturb me. And I get phone calls anyway. Comes right through. And it's so annoying. Fortunately, I found an app, because at one time when that happened, I would start all over because I wouldn't know how to put the different videos together. So, oh, let's divide this one. Where's my pen? Where are you? Where's my Staedtler? Number 8. Okay. So we're going to, should we do it now? You know what? Let's keep going. See, I change my mind all the time. I'm entitled. You're allowed to change your mind when you're doing stuff. I want to thank you all for stopping into the Crafting Depot to see what Linda is doing over here. And I'm truly grateful for everyone that is subscribed to my channel. And for those of you who are painting, I'm really happy. So, yeah, my sister's going to be stopping over. I emptied out my closet with a lot of clothes. You know, they say if you don't wear it within a year, it's time to go. I have stuff in my closet for several years that I'm afraid to get rid of. And you know what? It's time. Because I need to condense now that I'm moving over to my son's house. And, you know, I'll still be coming back here, and I will continue to paint and do things over there. So I'll be moving my setup over there into my bedroom, which will be my bedroom / craft room. And I'll be coming back home to this side of Florida occasionally. And yeah, so I recently gave into the TikTok app, and I have been learning so much stuff from that app. And I know everybody's concerned about it. They say, oh, you know, my son says, Mom, it's China. But you want to know something? Everybody is on that app. Everyone. So I'm not really too worried about China knowing anything about me. They already know everything from all the other apps that we're on. Probably from YouTube also. So, but I learn a lot. I found this doctor on there that said that she had a lot of problems, illnesses at one time, and she they wanted to do brain surgery on this lady. She's a doctor, and she found out it was a mold problem in her system. Now, when I compare my health and when I get sick, I'm down for the count. You ask all my friends. I was just talking to Lori yesterday. I said, you know, Lori, since you've known me, don't I get sick often? And she said, yeah, you're sick a lot. And when I get sick, it takes me a long time to recuperate. So I'm trying to find out if, you know, I have mold in my body. And my doctor doesn't know how to get that test. So now she is trying to research and find somebody that I can go to get the test. Because I looked on Amazon, and I'm not really too confident with the reviews. Okay, so we got that down. And you know, I like the idea of orange near the and I know I should pause, you guys. So I'm gonna try and find a doctor. If anybody knows what kind of doctor to go to. I mean, I'm guilty, you know, I use the Yeti cup, and I'm guilty of not cleaning that rubber, whatchamacallit thing inside the cup. I have it right here, actually. This lid, well, inside is a black piece of rubber, and I took it off because it accumulates mold really, really quick. And I clean it, but I obviously don't clean it well enough. So while I'm home, I just took the rubber off, and I'm just using it to keep the dust out of my cup. And here we go. I think This is absolutely stunning. I could see this on my wall. Loving it. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to try and find out and see if it's possible that I have, mold in my system. I drink coffee, and a lot of coffees have mold. The doctor that I was listening to said, do not buy coffee at Starbucks. Do not use plastic on your food. Don't cut with plastic, because all that plastic goes into your body when you're cutting your food. So I got rid of the plastic cutting board. Still have the plastic containers, but I don't use the microwave, so hopefully that won't bother me. Okay, let's get the green. And I told you the colors, but you know what? You can get any green you want. If you like these colors, everybody has their own preference of what they like. I gravitate to very bright colors. My son warned me. He's like, Mom, I don't want all these colors here. Because he grew up, and I had to laugh. I had to laugh because it's true. My living room was pink in the beginning, then it was purple. I painted daisies, and I had sunflowers on the top of the wall where you would put like a border. Well, instead of using a border, I painted flowers all around the border of the living room wall. And it's funny because sometimes you don't realize how some things we do affects our children in different ways. He wants to have his whole house with American flags, and that's okay. So I think for Christmas I'm going to get him a wooden American flag to put in his dining room area, a really big one, painted. I think that would be a really nice thing. I think he would love that. I got him a flag, American flag, for his front garden. He liked it. So I know he'll like that. Here we go. I think this looks gorgeous. Okay. So, a lot of people are very good at painting fast. I'm not good at painting fast. I think I said this already, my eyesight is not good. When I went to the doctor, she said, when was the last time you had your eyes checked? It's been a long time. So I need to do that. That's one of the things I got to put on my list of things to do. I don't know why. I have insurance. I do not know why I haven't done that. But I will be doing that. And yeah, so after we're done with this, we're going to do some doodling. So I'm going to continue this and show you when I'm done. So after I paused, I decided to divide a little bit more, and I added yellow. So I added cadmium yellow to my 3 colors, so I have 4 colors. And that was not something that I thought I was going to do, but it wound up being something that needed to be done, in my opinion. So I really like the way that this came out. This may not be for everyone, but definitely is for me. I really enjoy it. So I'm going to turn this now this way, and we're going to start doodling. So what I'm going to do is just do some like squiggly lines like this. And they're not going to be any particular pattern or shape, but they're just squiggly lines. And you can see this is easy stuff. Anybody can do this. And I'm going to keep on doing this. till I get all the way through to the end. So these are the squiggly lines that, am I in camera? Yes, I'm in camera. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put random dots. So I'm going to get out the Staedtler, and I'm just going to do dots on the line. And then some of the dots are going to be larger and some will be small. So I'm going to keep on doing that throughout. You can see what I'm talking about right there, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let me just make sure I am recording. Yes. Okay, so we did that. Let me show you what it looks like. Just random dots with the Staedtler. And now I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to take, what did I say it was? The Signo. The Signo. And I'm just going to draw like this. Okay. And then over here, I love to do lines, but I'm going to do circles. That's another thing that I love. Circles. Large ones, small ones. So after I draw the circles, I like to take a thicker nib, the Staedtler, and just do like part of the circle, not the entire circle, just parts of it. Now you can do the entire circle if you want. It's just a personal, it just gives it a different look. That's all. That's what I'm going for, a different look. Okay. I need to get something to put over this so that I do not... Okay, so I got a paper towel because I was getting black ink on myself. I'm not worried about getting dirty at all. I just don't want to spread it around the rest of the drawing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing, it's like neurographic art, which I could do on this too. And I'm just shading in parts of these circles randomly. And I'm not following rules, guys. I mean, you know, if you want to follow rules, that's good. You know, like if you want to say, okay, the sun's coming from this side and the shadows are going to be on the other side. I'm just going on both sides. There is no logic to what I'm doing. I'm just having fun. And I want you to also, and I'm stressing, please don't put yourself down. Enjoy whatever it is that you're creating. Okay, and you can do more, you can do less. All right, I like the way that looks. Okay, so next we are down here. Let me bring the camera down a little bit closer. And we're going to do these petals. Kind of reminds me of the station when I was a kid. What was it? ABC, NBC. They had the bird feathers. Okay, we're going to keep going and keep going. There we go. Let's do this side. And there we have it. Okay, now if you wanted to, you could color in behind. Do I want to do that? I don't really want to do that. Okay, so over here, we're going to do these lines going like this. Okay, so what I'm doing, I showed you what I did down here, and now we're going to do these curved lines in here. Okay, so we're going to try something different over here. We're going to be doing a line like that. And up. And then I'm going to turn it. Okay. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to go straight lines down like that. And I think I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go like this across horizontally. So I'm going to make my lines go vertical and horizontal. I'm going to make some of these lines very close to each other. Like that. And I'm going to continue on. Okay, so this is what it looks like after I did the triangles, and then in each one I did it, I went in a different direction. So that's that. Now the next one, I think what I'm going to do here are my spirals. My lovely spirals that I absolutely love. So I'm just going to do that. So here are my spirals, and I think they look really cool. I absolutely love the way this is coming out. So I think what I'm going to do is spirals on this side also. I don't know. I'm thinking. No, I'm not going to do. No, I'm going to do something different. I'm just going to do my lines, my curved lines going this way. Like this. So in this one, I'm going to have sprouts coming up. So we're going to have sprouts coming up like this. Oh. Okay, this pen is not working too well on this. Let me see why. Try the Pentel, the Pilot rather. See if the Pilot works better on here, on the green. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a little dot like that. And come out like this. And we're going to come out like this. Little dot. Little sprouts. I don't know why it's not coming out well. I'm looking for my number 8. Okay, this is a number 1. Let's try the 0.5 Staedtler. Little teardrops. Not liking the way that's coming out. It must be the paint. Why is that okay, that works there. It must be the way the paint is drying. See that? It's not working. Let's go back. You know what? When I painted this, I went over it after it dried. I went over it again. I don't know if that's why, but you know, hey, you learn. Am I in camera? Yes. Let me put this on top. That's why you got the tissue, Linda. Okay, little teardrops coming out. And we'll bring this one up higher. Maybe I'm pressing too hard. Sometimes that happens. I won't press as hard. Okay. That could be it. It's the paint. And I might have been pressing too hard. Okay, let's keep going. So little teardrops at the end. So you're just going up with a straight line. And I'm going to come this way. Kind of reminds me of the little seed pods on the end of a strawberry. Don't like the way this pen is working on this. Don't know why that's happening. All right, so now we're up to here. And I'm going to, you know, I like lines. What can I say? But I'm going to do something different. I got to... There. If you make a mistake, like some of my lines I could see were like not really connecting right, just make them a little bit thicker. They call that neurographic art. And I can't see. There's something wrong with my vision. I'm having a really hard time with these lines. I might have to get thicker or stronger readers. Okay, let's do the same thing here. Let's make the top of the curve a little bit thicker on all of them so that there's a little uniformity. Okay. Sorry, vision is not good. Doing my best. It looks like double vision to me. I'm looking at it. Okay. I'm gonna have to get out the magnifying glass. It's horrible getting older. I'm falling apart. Okay. So for this one, I'm just going to follow the pattern of the shape here. And this is going to come out here a little bit further. And it's going to come down like that. So here, we're going to do lines like this. And I think we're going to add some white pens to this. Okay, so we got that. And then over here, I had the circles there. I don't want to do circles there. I did want to do more circles, but we're going to do I'm going to connect these. Like that. Like that. Okay, we need to do this one. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, we got that. Like that. And I'm going to get the white pen. Okay, let's see what happens. These white Signos, Uniball Signos, I got 3 of them. And they don't always work. The thing is, make sure they're perpendicular. There we go. They're working really well. Thank you, Signo. Thank you. Okay, let's go down here. Let's do the same thing, some dots. There we go. Some polka dots. maybe what we'll do over here is, where's that tissue? Let's see. Let's do some dots over here in this purple. Oh, what happened? There we go. Okay, and then I'm thinking, let's try this. Everything's an experiment. You must try. So we're just doing little random straight lines, and we're going to turn it so it's turning with the shape. I have plans for this. Okay, here we go. We're continuing. Straight down, straight down. Okay, and then over here, what are we going to do? We're going to do some dots. The dots this time are going to be on the lines. Okay, let's move that. We're still in camera. Like this. And everything starts to come alive. I love it when my Signo works. There we go. A few more over here. Pretty, very pretty. Let's put a few dots on this. For some reason, there we go. There we go. I don't know why the black pen did not want to work in there. I'm gonna have to go over that. Don't like the way that came out. Okay, we're gonna put some dots. I know I might be overdoing it, but I'm having fun. And that's what counts. Let's put some. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'm starting to really like this. Okay, where is the cap? I want to do some dots over here in the yellow. I know I'm turning this around. My apologies. if that bothers you. Okay, that's not working. Let's get out the larger Signo. There we go. Okay. A couple of dots here and there. And do I want to call it finished? I think I do. So let's take the tape off. So the tape is off, and I honestly really like this. I think it's really cool. That's my opinion. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry for a couple of little mistakes here. Like, I don't like the way this black pen worked in here on the green paint. Over here, I don't know why it gave me trouble. Over here, I had no trouble at all. I did have to go back in here. No, I didn't have to, but I did go back in here and I added more green paint. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. But, you know, and besides the fact that my eyesight is really going, and sometimes things look double, you know, I can't see, you know, whether I'm really, I think I need to get stronger readers. But with that, I hope that you enjoyed that. Please give it a, if you do like this, please remember to give me a like, subscribe if you'd like to follow along. And with that, I wish you all a wonderful day. And I want to thank anyone that stuck around. And that's it. Bye-bye. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.